When the fashion world isn't working in your favor, political propaganda is one market that will welcome you with arms wide open. Meet Deepa Parent, an independent journalist based in Paris, and one of The Guardian's go-to anti-Iran propagandists. Parent is someone who has built her career on smear pieces and hawkish claims against Iran, despite not being from there nor being capable of speaking Farsi. According to a Grey Zone analysis, Parent, before changing her surname, wrote under the name Deepa Calicori. At the time, she was strictly a culture and fashion writer for outlets like the Indian Just for Women magazine. When she moved to The Guardian, she left the lifestyle and arts for regime change and fabrications. Writing predominantly under The Guardian's Rights and Freedom section, Parent's propaganda is funded by tech billionaire Pierre Omidyar's Humanity United NGO. Omidyar previously partnered with USAID and the National Endowment for Democracy to prop up coups from Ukraine to the Philippines. As military pressure against Iran continues to increase, Parent has all but blurted out her role as a mouthpiece for foreign-backed regime change efforts in Iran. Following the 12-day Israeli war on Iran, Parent published messages on X from an unnamed source that lamented Israel's backing down from bombing Iran. The source stated, "This is the worst thing they can do." During the recent riots, Parent further popularized claims first cited by Time magazine, which states that 30,000 people were killed by government forces, a claim which they admit could not be verified. However, when pressured by users on social media, Parent, instead of being a decent journalist, doubled down and said, "We don't need to convince anyone about the massacre the Islamic Republic has carried out on innocent civilians in Iran. Decision makers don't see trolls' tweets. They see verified accounts and reports." What else can we expect from someone who frequently cites the Virginia-based human rights activists for Iran, whose office is located next to a TJ Maxx? Parent, while claiming to be a journalist, chooses her sources like an angry Redditor. She stated beforehand that The Guardian got a hold of images showing bodies with close-range gunshot wounds, citing the Toronto-based Faknameh organization as the verifying body. Faknameh is but another one of Parent's beloved US government-sponsored entities, with public records showing it received nearly $2.9 million from the US State Department between 2022 and 2023, which she uses to push out her anti-Iran content. The Guardian, to those outside of West Asia, is seen as one of the most trustworthy news outlets. People ignorant about the region may see Parent's 4 years of reporting on Iran as informed instead of hawkish. As Parent used The Guardian's status as a shield, her social media proves her real stance, not with regard to Iran, but with regard to journalistic integrity as a whole. The real scandal, however, is not Deepa Parent, it's The Guardian. By repeatedly platforming a writer whose work relies on unverifiable figures, shady NGOs, anonymous sources, and overtly interventionist rhetoric, the paper's editorial choices reveal that it is indeed a newsroom comfortable with sacrificing rigor, so long as the target aligns with Western geopolitical interests.